Hey everyone, this is Woody, and today we are here with my friend Rob from Playback Distribution, and we're here for Listen Up Music Matters, and today we're going to be checking out Advanced Paris. So let's throw it over to Rob, and we'll see what we got.
Thanks, Woody. We have the 30th anniversary Apex up here at the top of the rack, and this is the A12 model. For the 30th anniversary, they've added some really nice goodies under the hood to the already very successful and popular A12 Classic platform. But the first thing you notice when you see the new Apex range is the cosmetic. We affectionately call it tuxedo black. They've gone to an all black aesthetic on the front, where the classic range has some silver elements to it, and they're using a very high definition white VU meter that's very easy to read from across the room, and it has some kind of a formal appearance to it. A lot of people really like that it reads a little bit more modern than what the classic range does. Under the hood, there's HDMI eARC on this particular range of products, and that makes it easier to integrate with televisions. The eARC carries the on-off as well as tracking the volume of the television set. So if you are using TV as a source with your integrated amplifier, this is a more convenient choice than the classic range where the HDMI is going to play nicer. They've also added the ESS 9039 DAC in the A12 model, which is what we're representing here, which is a change from the A12 Classic platform to a higher spec performance there. They've added a few other niceties like a 12 volt trigger input. And if you're using the home theater bypass, which in these models they call it amp in, but it functions the same. Basically what you're doing is you'd be using an external processor or AV receiver, oftentimes for multi-channel listening in the same room. And you could take advantage of the excellent amplifier channels that are in the Apex by using that feature. Because it has a 12 volt input, you can have the unit power on and off from your preamp processor or AV receiver. And last but not least, the new Apex range has two-way Bluetooth capability with the optional ABTC Bluetooth dongle, which means not only can you send your favorite content via Bluetooth, which is super convenient, of course, but you also can send it from the amplifier. So to a pair of headphones. So maybe you're doing some late night listening, you're watching television, baby's asleep, other people have went to bed in your home, and you want to throw it over to your headphones. You can do that with the new Apex range. We also brought Nova, the brand new flagship from Advanced Paris, to the Music Matters event. And Nova has a few different distinctions from the core Advanced Paris range. One notably, you'll notice it is silver. It is a brushed metal aesthetic. You can get this in either silver or black. And actually, the meters, you get to choose between the new white or the classic blue on this particular model. So that's a nice choice. Under the hood, you've got an Alps volume control, which is lower distortion, better sounding in this particular platform. But probably the biggest news is that there's DSP on board with this product, as well as full bass management with or without using the room EQ. So now you can use high-level crossover, let's say, to a set of mains, as well as setting the crossover point and slope for your subwoofers. And with the addition of REW, third-party room EQ, you can really dial in what's going on in your room. Using REW is a conscious choice by Advanced Paris. A lot of the room EQ systems have, plug and play, one automatic touch, and that is fast and easy, but ultimately it can result in some unpredictable results sometimes. Maybe it monkeys with some frequencies you didn't expect, and the overall result isn't what you wanted. With REW, you can go in and adjust just certain parts of the frequencies bands where the trouble is in the room. You can make your own curves, and you can recall up to 4 different curves back as you're listening to the unit. And one other core function or feature of the Nova series is that it has accessories, namely a remote control, as well as a network streamer device. And the network streamer device is unique in that there's no app required to use it. It actually supports multiple ecosystems that you're probably already using. like AirPlay 2, Spotify, Qobuz, Tidal, and Roon. And it, when docked into the back of the Nova device, it actually creates a network connection for the entire device. So now it can be controlled on the network. There's upcoming Crestron and Control 4 drivers for this. It also can be over-the-air updated, which is not possible in the legacy platforms. And it communicates two-way with the device as far as being a streamer client. And so the experience is really cohesive. When you start a stream, it automatically will start playing on the right input on the player. Say you pick up your phone and say, okay, I'm going to AirPlay and I'm gonna grab a song. The music will simply start, the metadata comes right in through the front of the unit, and it performs as if it was there the whole time and not, an external accessory. So really excited about the Nova range, the flagship of Advanced Paris these days, which has multiple upgrades and represents the best performance that they offer. Well, thanks for joining us here at Music Matters. And if you'd like to learn more about Advanced Paris, check out Advanced Paris USA, where we always have the latest and greatest available.